and things to get away from all this nonsense up here. And here again, January, because it is the last full month to this date in 2026, you see what we've done for up to the end of January already. You can see, where is it? Here you go, almost end of year, 65%. Turns out, where is the actual end of the year? Damn it, have I lost it? I don't freaking know. It doesn't matter. Turned out we were 66%. Now guys, how did I get 66%? Right? It's not because my trading is magnitudes better than anything you would see here. It might be magnitudes better than this shit, because money losing versus money winning, yeah, there's a big difference here. There's nothing that's been vetted here. There's nothing you can say about the profitability of this thing, because it's so fucking incomplete. Only the most inept dumb fuck clown, and yes, I'm looking at you, Ace. We'll talk about who Ace is in a second. A dumb fuck like him would happily say stuff like this is profitable. Well, you can't even fucking say. Okay, you have to get your parameters down, tell me what your parameters are, and go back and do the work. All right. Once you can show a positive expectancy, maybe then you can start building on your position sizing, right? And you need to know what's going on in that department as well. So how did we make 66% last year? Well, it's position sizing, guys. I could have made the exact same trades, and if we didn't size right, we'd still be profitable, I'm assuming we're not over betting. But it would have been nowhere near 66%. Nowhere near it. The exact same algorithm. Right? There's a huge difference. That's why it matters, guys. And these guys don't even give it lip service. And if they do, it's, oh, don't bet too big. Well, that is nothing more than a thanks for telling me what I already know. Water's wet and the sky is blue. So I mentioned a guy named Ace, and he better show his sorry ass down in the comment section of one of these videos. Possibly the next one, depending where I cut this thing, because this is going to be a couple videos. Maybe it's this one. So what Ace was the dumbest motherfucker on the chat box of Day Trading Radio's YouTube channel today. And I say the dumbest motherfucker because you always know the guy with the least amount of information, trying to do what he can here for free on the outside because he's a fucking piker, also has the biggest mouth with the least amount of information. So this guy's name is Ace something, and right away I knew he was the biggest dumb fuck in the chat room, because he was pushing back because I said something negative about his hero, because it's all a fucking cult with these people. And he was saying how profitable this shit was. Well, now you understand how you can't even with a straight face say something like that. And of course, he knew next to nothing about me, but of course I was the grifter and the asshole and the guy that couldn't make money. The guy that gives monthly updates and the guy that tells you everything in such detail. All you'd have to do to sign up is to sign up to the Patreon channel, and you could tell within a month or two if I was full of shit. And then you could build your own YouTube channel, and you could call me out like I call these fucking clowns out every day. And you want to know why no one's done it? Because you can't. You'd have to lie to do it. Because every one of you clowns out there knows I'm given information like this every month after month after month, and I don't know how 2026 is going to play out for me, but I'm out here giving the results and will every month. I didn't know how 2025 was going to play out for me when I started January 2025, did I? No, I played it out. Why? Because I know my algorithm is complete front to back, and the fact that it wins slightly more than 50% of the time, and I'm willing to call all the balls and strikes, call my losses, is a function of knowing it's a winning strategy. I don't care if I show losses, because at least you should know that anyone that is out there that is not calling out their losses, like this fucking clown, Mike Norman, I'm never wrong, is full of shit. They're fucking lying. Asshats like this, Two-Tick Nick, this fucking guy that is on TradingView, cherry picking the 5,000 charts, and if it doesn't work out today, it'll work out 4 months from now, and he'll just update the chart and say, see, I told you. He's the fucking guy that went short the ES in May of 2025, never covered, just told people to get short. Yeah, does he ever follow that stuff up? No. Why? Because he's a fucking liar. And you'll notice a distinct difference from what I'm doing, from what all of those guys do, including Johnny here. It's just, it's just as obvious as anything to me. So here is my challenge to Ace. And this is why I want to see Dumbfuck Ace down in the comment section taking up this challenge, because monetarily, from my end, you're not going to lose anything. Here is my challenge. This goes out to Johnny. This goes out to fuckwit brain dead Ace, or any of his buddies, or anyone else that pays for the day trading service. So you obviously follow Johnny, you know, and are going to claim that you know better than I do what's going on here. That challenge is open to you. And here is the challenge. Go ahead, prove me wrong. It's going to cost you nothing. I'm going to bet you $1,000 US for a year of you trading. I don't care if it's one of these, 3 of these, all 6 of these, I don't give a shit. 1 year, you give me the parameters that you're going to choose and you stick with it. And you can use one of these bots or all 6 or some combination. You go ahead and give me upfront beforehand the parameters you're going to use and which chatbot you're going to use so I can follow it. And you go ahead and you put your money into that. Don't be a fucking fat mouth without putting your money on the line. Go ahead, asshole or assholes, put your money on the line. Tell me which chatbot you're going to use, what your parameters are, and you put your money on the line. I don't care if it's just one contract, one ES contract or an MES contract. I don't even care. I just want you to have some skin in the game, even though it's going to be nothing more in some cases than some of you pikers doing a single MES contract. So you need to trade it against the ES, because I can see it here on Johnny's, and I trade the ES with my algo. So that's what you're going to have to do. And you're going to do it. We're going to do it for a year. And here is the challenge. Here is the challenge. Your chatbot or chatbots have to make more than I do on mine. And you're going to see mine updated every month. Any one or all 6 of these chatbots against mine. But here's what you're going to have to come up against real soon. Let me just tell you what you're in for. I'm going to give you an example of 2025, and the reason why that is because this has been made public, and I have full reason to believe that regardless of what the market is going to do, it's not going to matter. It may not be the exact numbers, but it's not going to matter. You have to beat me, your algos against mine. I'm going to tell you, you'll be lucky depending on the type of market we get and the type of ridiculous trader you are. I'm going to bet you're not even profitable, but if you are, you have to beat me, and we're going to see the disparity. Now, what does beating the other person mean? I'll show you what it means. It's simply this. We'll count ES points. You have to put your skin in the game. I want to see the trades you do, and if it's a single MES, a micro, I don't care. I want to count real points, profit or loss, summed up at the end of the year. So you can do your 1 minute trades here. And let me tell you what you're up against. Let me show you this right now. Here's 2025. I don't trade the fucking retard ideas you do. And we're not even talking about position sizing here. We're just talking about ES points. So here is 2025. I've done the math. I lost a long. I made a little bit on a short. And I say I mean we, my Patreon members. We were all here. They all saw it. They can all back it up. It's all done right on my Patreon channel. My traders have all made this money. We made a short here, and I made a big point of saying we were long here on the 1st of May. This was right when 2-Tick Nick was going short. And we made it all the way, and we stopped out on or about the 20th of November. So that was the entirety of 2025. If you wanted to include this, we're flat on 2025. So here's what you have to do. Here's what you're going to have to do. That's what we did. I made slightly over, or we made slightly over 1,500 ES points. Go ahead. Go ahead. Prove me wrong. Prove that this thing is even remotely profitable first. You're not going to be able to do that. You're going to find that out real freaking quick. But, you know, Fat Mouth Ace and the people like him need to see it, need to lose money firsthand, which is why you need to put some money in it. But I'm going to allow you to put the minimal amount of money in there, Mr. Ace, because I know you're a fucking loudmouth, no-brain piker. But go ahead. You're going to have to trade a year to get 1,500 points to have beaten us last year. And by the way, just let me tell you something. I'm going to do this here. I'll pull this back on screen, and you're going to see it. I think 1,500 points was more than what the S&P did the whole year. Yeah, baby. 760 points, roughly. How did we almost double what the ES did? Well, because we'll trade long and short. You can trade long and short too. Listen, I'm not saying for 2026 we're going to make the double the ES points. Hell, I'm always happy if I just make 1-to-1. But here's what you guys are going to find, and I'm going to end on this. We're going to end it right here. Here's what you guys, you friggin' pikers, you clowns that think this bullshit works, you're throwing your money and time away, when literally all you would have to do is subscribe to my Patreon service, work 1/1000th the effort, and make more money. Here's what you guys are going to find. You're going to be lucky to scrounge 100 or 200 ES points for the whole friggin' year, I bet. And even if you were lucky to make 3 or 4, you still underperformed what again? No, not me. I know you're going to underperform me. You are going to underperform a buy and hold, which is what I've said is better than 99% of traders out there pissing around, buying a fucking dream because you're too stupid to realize that it's a fucking mirage, paying these guys on top of underperforming an S&P with a very real chance of just doing nothing but losing your ass, which is what most of you people are actually going to do. So Ace, get down here, man up, you friggin' pussy, and anyone else like you, contact me, set it up, let me know your parameters. Just trade one MES contract because I want to see you do it, because we're going to get real points made that takes care of slippage and everything else. You'll notice if I do 5 or 6 ES trades a year, not going to get much fucking slippage. I'll give you as much slippage as you want in my trade. I don't care. You'll get mopped up. And I won't put bet sizing into it because that'll just demolish you, because we've got our bet sizing right. So these more points than what the ES gave is what we made on ES only. This is how you make the money. It's not just that. It's a better trading system for sure, but it's bet sizing on top of that. So come one, come all, set it up. I'll knock these pins down all day long because you have no clue what you're getting into, Mr. Ace. That's why you're a piker on the outside paying no money on Johnny's service here. That's why I found you. So come on down to my Patreon service. View the available videos on my YouTube channel. The link to Patreon will be down in the description. When you're done wasting your time and fooling around with all this nonsense and all these other trading services that aren't worth a shit, you come on down and you join our service, and let's start moving forward with your progression and stop this garbage.